DHT. I had to leave the big city because I was getting tired of all the noise and lights and pollution. It was getting hard to breathe with all the smog from the city. I needed to get out somewhere where I could just be with nature and get away from people. I did not have many friends, just a few coworkers at a dead-end job. I've been working for at least 20 years. I had enough saved up, so one day I told my boss. I walked in his office and told him I quit. He was like, "Dude, why are you? You're an asset to this company." "I don't think so. With this job, I was just paid salary. But I needed to get away, so he said, I would pay you double." I was like, "Sorry, boss. I just gotta get away from here, from this type of stuff. Tired of sitting in a cubicle and whatnot. Need to get away, so I put my house for sale and sold all my possessions and packed up. Headed out to the coast. About now, I needed to get around and get back to how things really were, how us humans were really supposed to live, back to nature. So I got in my car and headed to a good giant forest where I could live off the grid. I had been out there for a few years. The summers were good. I hunted. It was peaceful and whatnot. I'd not seen a soul out there, but one day I see some contractors building some trails, so I stayed out of the way until one day I saw a woman running on the trail, and all of a sudden I smelled her perfume. And all of a sudden, something it had reminded me of my ex-wife. It pissed me off. He used to nag at me all the time, so I felt like this trail that they were building is going to bring more people running at dusk, so I went back to my little camp out that's 2 miles or so away from the trails. I went back there and was in a little fit of rage, and I thought to myself, well, not so many people know that I'm out here all the time, so I can just pick some people off the trail at dusk, and I'll have to get a mask or something, or just peer out ahead of them while they're running and act like I'm lost, and ask for directions, in which case I'll get them to feel sorry for me. I need to go there to look a little hungry and have some of my clothes torn to look a little raggedy, some holes in them. I would say, "Can you help me find the parking lot? I've been lost for a few days." And then I would pull out a gun of sorts, and then I would say, "Hey, can I have a drink of your water?" Then I would get it and take a drink, and then I would pull the pistol out below, hidden behind my boots. And then, well, it seems like the tables have turned now, haven't they? Well, now you're going to come with me. And they start screaming, "Help, help!" I would sit there and I would laugh. I would yell with them, "Help, help!" See, no one's going to hear your cries out here in the middle of the forest. It's pointless. You better just stop before I pistol whip your ass. Now come with me as I start to tie their hands behind their backs with zip ties that I brought with me. Then I get the rope and tie it to their wrists, then put them behind me so they don't try to run away. Please stop. I just keep walking back to my dwelling out in the woods here. A little fire going along with a few tools of sorts. I look around at my camp and see some clothes of people that already piled up over there. The woman thinks, "Man, if I can only trick him somehow into letting me go." She starts trying to bribe me with money. Well, see, lady, I don't want money. See, I just don't like people that at all. That's why you happen to cross paths with me, and I just can't have many people come down here my way. See, I just like the peace and quiet of the forest, and don't need you people running out doing your smick-smock videos, dancing and whatnot. Loud music messing up my peace and tranquility of the forest. I'm just a simple man who does not want to be bothered by you damn city folks. I just can't stand people like you with your videos and celebrities. Who's hot and who's not. Just don't care for that type of thing. And the media, don't get me started on that. Well, let's just say I'll not go there, lady. That's something a little different after all. So just go ahead and I tie her to a tree a little ways away from the camp. She looks a little ways down the forest and she sees some people already tied to trees. Then she begins to weep. "Come on, now you can't just leave me out there to rot, can you?" "Why, yes, I can. I just despise people like you out here running in my forest. Good thing you don't bring your little doggy out here with you, because he would have become my new hunting doggy. It has been since a while since I've seen a doggy as companion. Well, they're good for hunting ducks after I shoot them out of the sky and bring them back to me, but be sure to stay out of the forest or You'll become the next one tied to the tree and left to rot, and all she can hear off in the distance is that evil laugh of a man that did this to her. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe.